Cause you'll die overseas by crip walking. Me and Capo, smart OGs, still crippin'. Stephen Hawkins. Yo! Let's go. You got 223s, 9s, Mac 10s, and flip lats and split hats. You brought your niggas with you? Cool. I bet I light skin when I cap all the G's. Fast! Holy in a suit, and I rap solidly, cause the past follows me. Fast, I killed him in sex. It's the last colony. You gon' learn something about a star. That's astrology. I got a gun so tall, that shit'll catbology.
Did you watch the Math Hopper Drink Champs episode?
I seen clips of it, but I didn't see the whole interview. No.
Did you watch the Chef Trez and Bill Collector on Champion?
That one I did see.
Okay. So for a long time now, I've always talked about the artists and what they need. You know what I mean? Hold on, I got people coming in real quick. So I've always talked about royalties and what the battlers, deserve as far as their career. You know what I mean? Kdoz Media, sir, how you doing? Are you there? Unmute yourself. You can't hear us. We can't hear you. So for years I've been talking about this, and Math. Ever since last year, he's been getting his life together and building and trying to push battle rap forward. And he got on Drink Champs, and there was a segment where he started talking about royalties, and the leagues need to start implementing royalties and residuals. How you feel about that, Bronx?
My fault. Honestly, like, you're the talent. If you're not getting the money for what you producing out here to the world, to the internet, to newspaper articles, to whatever, if you're not receiving your rightful credit, the rightful change in your pocket that you deserve for doing that, for creating that content, you're fucking up in the game. So I salute Bill Collector. He said he's been getting all his money, right? That's what he said. He said he's been getting all his money. He been knew about this.
Right.
So he said people just now catching on. So honestly, if you're the talent, you need all your money, and you need to know how to brand yourself.
So it's not on the leagues.
No. Why would it be on a league? All the league is to give you a platform to perform your art. That's all the league is doing. The league don't, like, if the league is not signing you to no contract fuck out of here. You gotta brand your own self. You're your own boss. Where's your management team at?
Yo.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, what's happening? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, cool.
Hey man, Kdoz in the building. You know what I mean? We recording this shit.
What's good, my G? How you doing?
Chilling.
Say what's up to the people. We recording and shit.
Oh, you record? Oh shit, what's good?
Yeah.
What's good? What's up, what's up, y'all, man? Hold this motherfucking L, all that shit. Kdoz Media, you know what I'm saying? We in the building.
That's a fact. Kdoz Media. I want to introduce you to my co-host Bronxman Rich.
Bronxman Rich, what's good?
He's never heard of you, so I was like, he's from the West Coast. He's a media. He's battled. He's been putting out for the culture over there.
Yeah, he was putting me on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's a fire ass name too, Bronxman Rich. That's a fire ass name, man. Wish I had a dope ass
It
name
was-
like that.
That's a fact. So, Kdoz, we're up here talking about royalties and residuals.
All right.
The conversation Math Hoffa had on Drink Champs.
Sorry, man. I'm just
And
turning my light on real quick. Don't
no, you're
mind me.
fine. You're fine. And Bill Collector, when he was on Champion, he discussed it also. What is your thoughts on that topic?
The topic of residuals.
Battlers receiving residuals or royalties, is it on the leagues or is it on the battlers?
All right, so I'm gonna say this because I actually just did an interview with Math that will be coming out. We spoke on that a little bit. I would say it should be up to the leagues, right? But I think where I've made a mistake in the past is doing business shit, and where I think we make the mistake is we put the onus on the business owner to look out for the person that they hiring, because each battle rapper is like right now they're like contractors. You know what I'm saying? So when they get hired for a battle, they negotiate their contract however they negotiate it. Now, Matt Hoffa made a good point in his video about having a union. Now, once you have a union where you have it in place to where every time battlers and the league owners agree, battlers get a residual from their views. I think it's easier to do it. However, if I was a league owner, right, and I had the bread and I know what kind of money coming in, I would want to make sure the battle rappers are taken care of. And if residual is what it takes, they should get residual, because without the battle rapper, the league doesn't have the views. They don't have the actual battle itself.
So, but all right. So this is how I'm looking at it. So you're saying that the league should be in charge of that, right?
I wouldn't say they should be in charge of it. I said if I was a league owner, I would want to do that because I would want cash to be taken care of. But the honest.
So we can't just rely on the league owners. The battle rapper has to rely on their management team.
Facts.
Because if you're gonna say, if I was a league owner, I would do this. A lot of league owners is not gonna think like that. So
Facts.
you're gonna have to before your brain is tarnished and losing money, you're gonna have to think ahead, and you're gonna have to rely on your management team and not the league. I just feel like the league is a platform. There's a lot of leagues that you go on there and you're gonna generate a certain type of view count because of the league. So leagues already have their fan base who's gonna go to the league and see what talent that league has. It could be a mid-tier league, it could be a low league, but that league has a fan base.
Yeah.
So some leagues are all the battle rappers doing, like you said, independent contractor. I'm a sign this contract and perform on this stage for this amount of money. But what happens after that? The battle rapper has to see the road ahead, and he has to have a management team. That's why
that's a good point, Bronx man. Because when I was interviewing Daylight, he said the same thing. He was saying that you have to negotiate your contract, but it's better to have management and representation, because as a battle rapper, right? Let's say we all battle rappers, right? Wouldn't you want to just focus on rapping and not the extra bullshit? So I think you on point. I think every battle rapper, I think from mid-tier up, should have some kind of representation. There should be some kind of representation. And if you are a mid-tier to a top tier, you need to be negotiating. Your management should be negotiating your contract as such. Okay, I want this much money for the battle. I want this percentage of my battle. Or Daylight threw this out. This is what Daylight said. Daylight said, he don't even want no money. He said, just give me percentage from pay-per-view and give me the rights to my footage. See that? By getting the rights to the footage, although let's say URL, that's the biggest rap league, right? So let's say URL, yeah, they can still put the footage up, but now I'm more in control of when it goes up, how it goes up on my own. I can develop my own YouTube channel. I can have my own website. I can develop my own app. So if I'm like a very popular battle rapper, I can have Kdoz app where I can upload all my battles for my core fans that want to watch and pay for. You know, there's so many things you can do with that. And plus, if you're getting a residual from when they put it up and you're getting a percentage of pay-per-view, you're making bread.
Oh, let me ask you this. I want to add to, you know, when you said mid-tier on up, they should have managers.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, the uppercomers need that also because they're unaware of the business.
Facts.
And they can get screwed out of a lot of shit because they're fresh and new and don't know all the particulars of the politics and shit behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I feel like they need to be more represented also, because once you get to that mid-tier level, you should be able to know what the business is already. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I just wanted to add that because I feel like those uppercomers need a management team also.
And you know what's hard about that though, Capo, is like, I think what's hard when you're an up and comer is will anybody want to be able to do that work for you and not get paid? Because a lot of these dudes don't get paid anything until they like reach a certain stage, bro. So that's the hard thing, you know, because being a manager, I don't think that's an easy job. Like I've been asked to be people's manager before, and I don't think like I told them, I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, do I think I'll do a good job? Yeah, but I'm not willing at this point in my life to do a lot of shit for free.
Right.
I had 3 kids, bro, family. And although in my heart, I would want to do it because on the strength, that's why I tell people, if you have a question and if I can help out, I'll do my best to answer a question for you and to give you my opinion. But as far as being your hands-on manager and if there's not any compensation coming, that'd be hard for me to go home to wifey. You know what I'm saying? And I'm following the dude around and not getting any bread, especially at this point in my life. Now, if I'm like younger and I'm like, you know, she's just my girl, I don't give a fuck what she's talking about. Like, you know what I
mean? Unless there's like an artist that you see like crazy potential in. You probably take the chance and do that. But yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. You know, you're not gonna work for free.
It's difficult, bro.
Yeah.
It is. Especially if it's a newcomer, you know, they're not gonna get paid that much and you're not gonna want to take, you know, a portion of their little money that they got.
Yeah, man. That's it. You know what? Scratch that. I would help out like an up and comer. I would help out an up and comer. Like if they like a younger dude and they like on the come up, I'll help them out without even like having to like charge them or nothing like that. But it won't be of a capacity where I'm like really like I gotta be at every event that they get booked at. You know what I'm saying? I would probably help them to guide them like, okay, you know, take it like I did this video on my old channel a while back and I called it Battle Rap Business 101. Because, you know, you and I, Kappa, we know a lot of these rappers personally, bro. So we talk to these dudes and I talk to some of these even staff people, league owners.
Right.
And I do my research. So I started like looking up events, like venues and shit. And looking up like how much it really costs to rent this shit for like 10, 12 hours. How much it costs for this or for that. And I was looking at it and I was like, damn, like some of them venues don't cost that much bread, bro. Like it don't cost that much bread to rent out for like 8 to 12 hours. So let's say for this event, let's say venue A costs what, a couple thousand, maybe, like, you know what I mean? A couple thousand, a couple racks, like, so you got that, you paid that off already. It's paid off.
Right.
And because they always throw the bar in because they know the bar is gonna make so much money. That's why it's so cheap to rent venues, because they have alcohol. You feel me? So anyway, so you look at the card, so you know if Sue Surface on card, that's at least 20,000 right there. And have you noticed that, like, the top 3 battles on the card are, like, you know, the big battles, and then there's an extreme drop off in popularity. You notice that? Like, you'll be Sue Surf versus Lux, and you'll get Terry Rock versus Hollow, and K-Shine versus Pat Stay or some shit, and then it'd be, you know, JC versus Mike P. Not saying that these guys aren't great battle rappers, but you know they're not getting paid.
No. We know popularity, names. We know all about that.
Yeah.
The money's different too.
Yeah.
The money at the top is
exactly. Thank you, Capo. I'm glad you said that. So you know, in those, if it's Sue Surf versus Lux, you know that's probably an $80,000 battle, just right there, possibly. Then it goes down from there, right?
Yeah.
So we're counting door money at that time. Door money. So those events usually hold like 2,000 people, right? So VIP is like
with 100 and regular admissions 100.
Facts. Talk, Capo. Hold on, where my nigga at?
Yeah. Get them out.
Talk.
Yeah, get them out.
Talk.
Yeah.
So
then you got on stage passes.
On stage passes, general, and 2,000 people. Let's crunch these numbers. Hold on, let me get my.
I've crunched the numbers.
I know you have, but I want the people to really see, like, so we got, let's say 2,000 people times 100, right? That's 200,000.
Yep.
Already, right? So then back then they were doing pay-per-view. So if URL, let's say, has 1 million subscribers, how many of those 1 million do you think are ordering pay-per-view? Just throw out a number.
I would definitely say 40%.
I'll say I don't think
Bronx Man, what you say? Would you say Bronx Man?
40% definitely buying pay-per-views.
I don't think so. I think it's maybe 30.
About 30? So what, about 300,000?
We could say that.
So it's 300,000 times 50. I ain't want to say the number.
Say it. I know it's in a million. 15 million.
15 mil?
So no. Now that's different. We estimating high right now. It may not be 300,000.
Yeah,
I would say maybe more like 50 to 100.
Yes.
Niggas don't like paying for shit. Let's be real.
That's a fact.
So let's go lower, 50,000 times.
That's 50. Still a lot though.
2.5.
Didn't we have a 2.5 situation?
Exactly.
The strike 2.5. They told us.
Salute to URL though, man. Like, I fuck with y'all. I'm not trying to do nothing crazy.
Right.
And this is what we have to see. This is what we have to understand as a community, that we're spending a lot of money. We're doing a lot of things collectively without even knowing to further the battle rap culture. You know, everybody's now talking about it.
Talk. Get that nigga Rex.
So,
talk.
Hey, do 300 times 75.
Just 300? 300.
Yep.
All right. 22,500.
That's VIP.
Alone.
Stage passes is up from 350 to 5.
And see, this is what I'm saying. These battle rappers, right? I've talked to a handful of battle rappers about this. I'm not gonna say their names, but I'll talk to a handful of battle rappers behind the scenes and crunch these numbers with them. Because you know, us, like, like our channels aren't like on the upper echelon right now yet. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody gonna see it sometimes. So I've talked to a couple cats. I'm like, have you really like crunched the numbers though? Like, and really to really kind of have an inclination, estimation of what they are making,
Right.
because you have to. That's what managers are supposed to do. That's what a manager is supposed to really be like. All right, look, if they bringing this in, and you are this person, and everybody loved you, then you should be at least making this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least.
Yeah.
However, it's because I think, like, I don't know for sure. I'm just speculation coming from me, but like Beasley and those guys, I think they respect that. A battle rapper coming in knowing their worth and knowing what they're talking about. They cannot respect it, because it's like, you know, shit, man. Like, this dude came in here knowing what it is. You know
Is
what I
that the
mean?
queen?
So
Is that the queen right there?